Luffy disappoints, isn't it? Hello and welcome back, ladies and gents. In the previous episodes, previous videos happened that Robin is leaving the crew. Now we're getting CP9, all about CP9, the non-existent agency. Got a revelation of 4 members of CP9 in this video. Check it out. Enjoy. Episode 242, ladies and gents, let's go! We're starting a new adventure. We're gonna rampage on the island. That's what I'm expecting from Luffy and others. So far we're just capturing Robin, but if that's not gonna be done well, I would like to Straw Hats destroy the whole island to make a statement that nobody can mess with them. I would really like this to happen. Let's see what really gonna happen. So they hanging out on a tree, scouting for Robin, I'm assuming. Been big trouble. And who's talking about that? Don't miss even the slightest movement. Everybody's so serious about that. So there we are, that's them. Robin's supposed to be somewhere here. Who was Paulie? Forgot. Must be very important. Alright, so something is up. He wants to speak about something very important with Paulie. What's happening? Something really shocked him. More than enough. Alright, so where he is going now? Is it about the thing? Must be about the thing what the world government wanted, isn't it? He's just preparing himself for something. Somebody has to make the preparations, yeah? Underneath the desk, president office, carpet, you will find what? Safe. Okay. So it's definitely something very important. So starting the rampage, an explosion, yes! So everybody will be on high alert now. What about Luffy? Chopper, do your best. So something is up, Paulie is in a safe, they are attacking. I think it's the worst timing for actually Iceberg to tell Paulie about it because it's easy now to track him. But I didn't notice any, is that an invader? Assassin pirate, okay. But that's nobody's from Luffy's group. You're no match for me. Who's that then? No. No way. We don't know where's Luffy. I didn't saw him in a battlefield. Oh, they cornered. I know that many opponents is no problem for Robin. It has to be more skilled opponent than bigger number to win, to beat Robin up. And there's also another guy. Disappeared. Interesting. Since when Robin have such a technique? Must be the other guy. Interesting. Alright, that's a tough opponent. I mean, on the other side, it's only like a Galela randoms. Yeah. So he's a diversion, this guy, where Robin and the other guy, Robin and the Maskman, are invading. So there is more of them. Cypher Pole number 9. The Undercover Intelligence Agency. There is more than one, and we know with Robin was having a small meeting with the CP9, and I know CP9 is Cypher Pole number 9 now, so there was at least 2 guys with Robin on that meeting, so, and these 2 guys, plus the guy with Nico Robin, plus the guy who's doing the diversion, it's already 4 people. And they all invading. The Luffy didn't make a move yet, because we obviously will know that we know how Luffy react. The others as well. So they just observing the situation, trying to track Robin down. Paulie was given an order to retrieve something which is of a high value, some kind of blueprints. Let's see what's that. Let's go. Let's continue. Oh, wow. The valuable item of Mr. Iceberg. We'd like you to die. Oh, wow. Name of justice. Why they calling themselves a justice? They just a murderers. Oh. That's how they come. Door fruit, so it's devil fruit. Okay. Everything's going so fast, I just can't keep up sometimes. Wow, okay. Oh, wow, shooting him at the front. Just to restrain him. They wounded him. Such violence. Oh, so that's why last time was just an attempt, because just to put blame on this. So it was all according to the plan. So the first attempt was basically to put blame on the pirates to just get away. Because yeah, if even Kokoro was saying that CP9 is there, still Franky said it is a non-existent organization, but the rumors were there. So the first what they have to do is to get rid of the rumors, or at least pin the crime on somebody else that people will have some kind of valid target. And then wearing their mask if they are strong enough only, because if they gonna, at least one of them is gonna be captured, the whole plan is basically destroyed, right? And they have a few targets. We know it's 4 of them. 2 of them with Paulie, 1 is distraction, and this guy is the door guy who is making a path to Iceberg. But what they gonna do if they met Luffy? I'm curious. So yeah, let's continue. I'm really curious. I mean, Robin is still they need to capture Robin. It looks like Robin is either within that organization or she is simply threatened, which I like it more, to blame Straw Hats, because if she would be within an organization, she was supposed to wear a mask, right? Or maybe she just wants to join the organization. The blueprint of a certain ship is something that has been secretly passed down from shipwrights to disciple shipwright for generations, alright? If you felt your life was in danger, you tried to entrust it with somebody for sure. And the one you chose was Paulie. Our fellow members are with him right now. Wow! How they managed to gain those informations? Because that just happened recently, right? So there they are. So they didn't find Robin. So they counting that Luffy will gather all the commotion and they can just quickly sneak in. Good idea. The question is Luffy actually making a commotion? Because I didn't saw him at all. They are prepared. What happened, Luffy? How you get there? How he get there? That's even worse than just go straight in. So yeah, we got a lot of commotion, loads of fights. We getting that there is more than one guy, and I accept that it's gonna be more within those organizations because Robin was speaking with one and the second one was next to him. Now we know it's at least 4. It might be even more somewhere in a hiding. So they infiltrate. So it looks like they are in the Iceberg possession, some kind of a blueprint of a certain ship. We don't know what kind of a ship, but must be a big one. Maybe it's gonna be the ship for Luffy, who knows? Soppo is completely missing from this video. It's all about Robin, and we are not getting much further on. We just know the Iceberg is captured. It's supposed to be eliminated soon by Nico Robin. Unless Luffy intervenes, but looks like Luffy is stuck. The others are getting busy with the shipwrights. Everything is going accordingly to that non-existent organization's plan. So let's see what's gonna happen next episode. Oh, like, subscribe, episode. I really appreciated your support. Episode 243. So he's dealing with the guards next to Iceberg room. Okay, looks like they are not much for him neither. It's impossible this one guy dealt with so many of them, because we saw the guy with this bird was quite capable, isn't it? Oh wow. Holy moly! What is with his body? Oh wow. Oh wow, ladies and gents, this guy's body is like can bend. Wow! It's just melted the iron hammer like it was nothing. I mean, melted, squeeze it. Let's continue. Wow. If he can do something like that to the hammer, he had no chance. What kind of body has... Is he a cyborg like Franky? Probably. Because how? He's fast as well. Yeah, now they grab all the attention, so the others will be just fine. Use back of the wall swords. Fatal wounds. So she is the only one who can decipher the text, the ancient text. Okay, the poneglyphs. Who can restore the ancient weapon. Why? Blueprints of the ancient weapon Pluton. The same weapon which Crocodile was pursuing, right? He basically know how to build it from the scratch. He had the papers, and those are the papers who give it to Paulie then, yeah? That's why he is chased. That's why the government is so much into it, because it's not only if they gonna get that they can create an ancient weapon, but also to prevent from somebody else to build it up. If that's the case, why the Marines are not coming to him? Like, there was Corgi, okay, maybe this organization is more connected to the government than I thought. Let's see. Has the same ideology as O'Hara Devils. Who's O'Hara Devils? Hey, so many informations. Luffy, come on, man. You stuck him by yourself. Why? How you did that? So he went into the higher building and got stuck. Wow, he got so many shots. He was tough. Martial arts skills. Wow. Fake. Interesting. Fake. Still kept it in a safe. Oh, Luffy pops skin. He didn't pop skin. He got stuck again. In such a crucial point, Luffy disappoints, isn't it? Such a... Interesting. What he did? Luffy's foolishness got him. Why restraining Luffy if you want to kill him? That's a mistake. Oh wow. Wow. Another guy just got shot and holy shit. Woo, they are strong. Luffy, you're useless. If you fight, not foolish around. So many things happening and so quickly. To the very last bone in my body. Yeah, screaming. That's it. That's all what you can. So disappointing, Luffy. So everybody are here. What? But he died. What, fake body? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He died. Fake body? Holy shit! Wow! It was her! The distraction! One woman and she beat the other guy with a 1 point. They are strong! The guy who gave the Franky the cola, yeah? They said they're working for government, right? So it's not like non-existent organization, the CP9. What is the CP9? Because if they're working for government, they were employed by the government, right? And they are super strong. I'm not sure actually the marine captains can even deal with them. So they they are big shots, right? Wow, but they are tricked by Iceberg anyway. So the blueprints are still missing and they don't even have a clue where to find it. Smart but not so smart, because Robin is alive who can restore that apparently, and second of all, he's still alive so they can take from him. Wonder what's gonna happen now. Let's go. But there is nobody to help them really as well, because Luffy is trapped. There's only Zoro. Many people, loads of people already got through. That's it. So that's these 2 episodes. We got a revelation who is this undercover agents who are working for CP9 organization, supposed to be non-existent, but they do exist. They are going for the ancient weapon Pluton, the blueprints to be exact, to build that weapon from the scratch. I do believe Robin knows where the weapon is placed, because she read the poneglyph in alabasta, which was apparently pointing the ancient weapon. At least that was what Crocodile mentioned, that it's supposed to be there, and Robin admitted at one point that she was lying, so it most likely that was ancient weapon. I still don't know where. Probably if that was written there, Robin knows, or maybe that was written how to build the ship. I don't know really, but it was definitely information about that. There was also another information in Skypia Island regards to another ancient weapon, forgot its name, but on a polyglyph. So Robin is knowledgeable. She is a really valuable asset. Capturing Robin and actually capturing Iceberg at this point by the government, by this organization, would be best, and then they can just retrieve information whenever they pleases within the marine base. Yeah, that would be best. Unless that organization will turn back on marines or the government, use those information for their own benefits, whatever is it, sell the information, reveal the information, or simply build Pluton. Depends what kind of organization that is, because it's not revealed. It's only mentioned several times that they are working with the government, but I don't know how much. Yeah. I like the pacing of this action. I like when you're giving me a like and subscribe. And yes, so the only problem which I had within those episodes is the stupidity of Luffy, because firstly he got blocked, and that was like totally off screens. I don't like that at all, because he got stuck and that's it. And then he just came in and he got stuck in a wall. So come on, how dumb you wanna be in such a crucial spot? And then when he surprisingly get out from the wall, he got stuck again by those 2. Come on, Luffy, and you're claiming you can beat them? Get serious, man. Let's go to the power levels. Welcome to Power Levels. We're gonna have 3 characters today. 1 fix thanks to Shiny Moon. I did small mistakes in the previous episode. I'm gonna fix it. The second character is gonna be Paulie, which recently had some screen time. And lastly, I'm gonna try do something with Franky, the head of the Franky family. But before that, I just want to remind you quickly about the rules what we're having here. So basically we're having 3 rules which we judging all of our characters' strength, which first of all is if a character can win with another character within 1 punch, that means the character is twice stronger. If the character can win a fight without fighting seriously, 1 punch or not, it is 10 times stronger. And if the character can win with a 1 punch and at the same time not fighting seriously, he's 20 times stronger. In case when we cannot apply any of the rules but the fight is concluded, the winner's minimum strength is gonna be either maximum, minimum, or average strength of the guy who loses the fight. It all depends how much wounded is the winner. Let's go back to video now. Foxy, we already had him justified 197 strength. I'm gonna abandon this part which was involved with his minimum strength and judge his minimum strength from the beginning. I cannot actually justify any of the rules, and what I'm gonna do is because Foxy was using the weapon. Almost every single time there was some kind of a weapon involved. The best justification in my opinion, it's gonna be a weapon man, the guy who eat a boom boom fruit, which is Mr. 5, because his every attack was basically explosive, and Foxy's main force was actually cannons, barrage of cannons, even jumping on the cannons. Loads of attacks was strongly focused on cannons, and cannons explode. Mr. 5's attack also explodes, so I will justify that the cannon and Mr. 5's strength kind of similar. Simply because of that, I'm gonna put Foxy's minimum strength, the minimum strength of the Mr. 5, because obviously Mr. 5 adding additional stuff to his fight, so but pure booming, pure explosive is gonna be his minimum strength. As 106, which is minimum strength of Mr. 5, and that gives, ladies and gents, a brand new average strength of Foxy as 200. And the range is actually shorter, which I'm very thankful you guys for letting me know, because during the reaction I may not see everything, so which I do apologize, and also asking for your help in the comments. So thank you, case closed. Second character is Paulie. Minimum strength, and that's gonna be a point when he was running on the bridge, running away from the guys who tried to get their money back, which they borrowed to him. He jumped off from the bridge directly into Franky family members who steal the money from Usopp. And what he used that was really surprise attack. He used a named attack. He knocked both of them because each one was in one boat. There was two boats in the end, and knocked them down. I'm gonna apply the first rule heal that he beat them up with a one punch. I'm gonna treat both of them as an average Franky family member because that's how it looks like. However, because normally I will add their strength, but simply because that was really surprise attack, they were focusing on running away from Luffy, so they didn't expect any other attack. I'm gonna treat him like there was only one, reduce their strength by 2, simply because of that situation what happened. Franky family member on average have strength of 121, which Paulie knocked them with a one punch. That means he's at least twice stronger, which gives him minimum strength of 242. In case of his maximum strength, ladies and gents, yes, he had some fights with Luffy later on when the Iceberg revealed that was Nico Robin involved in that mess. However, Luffy at that point didn't want to hurt, didn't want to fight back. All what he was doing, he was trying to run away and persuade them with words. So he wasn't really fighting. There was a moment when Paulie actually used name attack with Luffy. He didn't succeed, which could justify his maximum strength as 1400, no higher, but simply because the range is so high, I'm gonna pause it for now and wait until something develops, because in this video we got him involved with those two CP9 agents which knock him out basically off screen, which also involved with a one punch thing. So maybe hopefully in the future we're gonna get those two strengths, and then we're gonna see what I can do with Paulie, or maybe even in the future something gonna happen. I don't know. For now I'm pausing this, I'm saying case closed. We're gonna justify his strength at the end of this arc, or maybe when we're gonna see something more significant. And lastly, Franky. With Franky is the same scenario, because his fight with Luffy is literally not finished. Franky's still chasing Luffy. Luffy still didn't finish the fight with Franky as well. Both of them screaming for a fight with each other. Both of them want to avenge their own people, so their fight will be part 2. I believe it's gonna happen. However, I can find minimum strength for Franky. There was a moment when they fought and Luffy used a pistol on Franky. Luffy used a name attack on Franky and Franky get up, which means Luffy couldn't beat up Franky with a one punch, implying that Luffy is not twice stronger than Franky, because otherwise that pistol will win the fight, which means Franky is at least half of Luffy, and that will be the minimum. Luffy's average strength is 706, so 706 divided by 2 is 353 minimum strength, ladies and gents. In case of Franky, maximum strength, again, I don't want to put that Franky couldn't beat Luffy with a one punch, so because he could go with same scenario with Paulie and get that he cannot beat Luffy with one punch, but that will give him and Paulie maximum strength of 1412, which is simply too much in my opinion. And I'm gonna pause for now, so I'm gonna say case close to the end of the arc. Maybe within the next videos we're gonna see something extra. So far I'm leaving Paulie as 242 strength and I'm leaving Franky as 353 strength, both minimum strength justified. For the maximum we're gonna see it in the future. It is good to have set up because that means in the future we can do more stuff not focusing on their minimum strength. So let's check, ladies and gents, our ranking now, how they are placed. So Foxy improved for couple position higher. He ended up in the position 53, exceeding Vapol's strength, getting himself very close to Hachi, basically 1 pointer less, so the vice captain of the Fisherman Pirates. It's still getting at the same title. He is a Grand Line monster, which allows him to travel on the Grand Line. That's basically it. Miss Double Finger and Hachi above them, and he's above Banana Gator, which is the Grand Line Monster Grand Line Monster level. Surprisingly, the Vice Captain, Big Knife Sarkis, and that basically the best option is like Vice Captain level of the decent pirate crew, but not super high value, so that's basically his kind of a level. The next character is Paulie. His minimum strength actually placed him in position 49 within top 50 characters, and this is only his minimum strength, I want to point it, so he's definitely going up. He's quite strong, he is capable, he is a Grand Line monster level for sure, he can sail over the Grand Line, and we will see if he can get another title. So far, he's getting one title. He is placed in position 49. And lastly, we have Franky. He also getting a Grand Line monster title, one title. He can sail on the Grand Line if he wishes to. He is strong enough to deal with a Grand Line monster level. He is position 39, as I said, with a 353 minimum strength, slightly above Chest Marino, so basically the fusion, the strongest warrior in a Drum Island. So he is a threat, that's for sure. And just by that he was holding on with Luffy with a 1v1 fight, it's quite telling. So his minimum strength is comparable, ladies and gents, to one of the priests on the Sky. Yes, he is very comparable to the Skypunk priest Gedatsu, the swamp ordeal who was beaten by Chopper. Make a bold statement that he will be within top 20 strength characters possible in the end of this arc. Very likely, that's my opinion, that's my prognosis, that's my prediction, and let's see what happens. So far, I hope you guys liked, I hope you guys subscribe, you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next video.